Okay. Trying for Necromancer as his practice. To be completely honest with you, if I go past 120, I'll have to re-look up some of the information. Because I trust level 40, and I'm level 34. If I die to this, I deserve to fucking never get the title. Ooh, a lot of damage. This could be it. I'm lagging. Like, I feel like I'm lagging. Like, what the fuck? He was running in place, man. Like, no, like, I mean, am I crazy? Like, I genuinely felt like I was lagging. It's server ticks? That didn't seem like that to me. Oh, wow. Jesus Christ, that was fucking stupid. Okay. Let's go. Lagging behind for sure? No, I genuinely felt like that Ishgardian guy was lagging. Like I wasn't getting responses. I don't think I want to go past the next 4 because I don't know, like maybe I'm just being stupid, but like I genuinely feel like that was lagging. Didn't stay in place, it messed up his auto attack, that's how server ticks work. Yeah, I mean... Fuck. Okay, server issues? Yeah, it's like, I don't know if it was server issues or not. I'm just saying that's the way it felt to me. Like, it didn't feel, like, real. Oh, this is like whenever they have that fucking return damage. I forgot about that. Well, I'm on 421. I got a long way to go. Alright. And I'm actually I'm gonna over clear. Back NFT conversation, JK, hope you're well. Yeah, I mean, I just like, the thing with the NFT stuff or any of that is like, it's like what happens whenever an an immovable force meets an unstoppable object. Like, it's two people that have already made up their mind, right? Like, to me, I've kind of already made up my mind on this stuff. Like, I'm willing to look more into it, but I'm pretty convinced. So that's pretty much it. I hope that give me 1 second, let me just see if there's one in here. No, there's not. I hope that I can remember what I was gonna say. Oh yeah. Do you guys think they're gonna get rid of Bobby Kotick? I think that it's like if I had to guess, you know what I mean? Are they gonna get rid of Bobby or not? I don't think that they will. Because the reality is that all of this stuff, like the players don't really care as much about it anymore, and I think there's also just like a there's an element of fatigue to it, where I shouldn't have cast that inside of GCD. That was a mistake. Is that it's always a mistake to cast this on him? There we go. More stuff comes out on the board members too. I think that what's much more likely to happen is oh shit, I gotta deal with that one too. Dude, I'm having so many mobs just like spawn like directly on me, man. But yeah. Oh, what the fuck? I thought he was dead. What was it saying before? Ship will go under before it's captain. I think that unless people actually stop buying products because of Bobby, nobody is gonna care. Like nobody gives a shit. Like if people are not going to stop doing that, then what's the point? As soon as I go into his range, he'll do the cast. There we go. So it's like I don't think that Bobby has like nobody really gives a shit about like Bobby doing shit wrong versus like the developers, because Bobby is just like this like Illuminati figure that people have like no real connection to, right? Like nobody knows really anything about Bobby except for he's an asshole, you know, like that's it. So like there isn't like that personal connection that people have and they feel is like violated whenever the development team does something bad, because they interact with the development team much more, right? And it kind of makes sense whenever you really think about it, even though it's not necessarily a good thing. So I'm getting kind of low here. Give me a second. I'll wait for one more tick. Who cares about feelings? Only themselves. Yeah, that's the thing, is like the money that he brings in is like really, really high. So like if you're like, ask yourself the question, right? If you're an investor at Activision Blizzard, if you're an investor at Activision Blizzard, do you want Bobby to leave if Bobby is a piece of shit? You know what I mean? Like, is this worth it for you to have him leave? I don't want to deal with this. And I think that the truth is, for a lot of people, the answer is no. Because it's better for them, and it's better for, like, their money if Bobby stays, because Bobby makes them money. Like, that's all there is to it. So like they don't really give a damn about like about any of this other stuff, right? It's risk versus reward. Well, it's just that it's not even risk versus reward, it's just kind of common sense. Like, big surprise that the people, like, what is Bobby hired to do? He's hired to make them money. So, fuck, I hate these fucking mobs, man. Because these do double attacks. Like, watch. Oh, he didn't even hit me with the W. Okay, never mind. I guess I'm just gonna pull this one too. Yeah, look at that, the fucking horrid horn, man. Like, some of these mobs have like double attacks, and it's like basically they just sometimes do effectively double damage. Makes it really hard to predict what they're gonna do and how to deal with them. in a day, even if they do remove him, chat, what will that really change? Well, it'll change a lot. I mean, it sends a huge message if the CEO gets removed. I mean, I don't think that we can just pretend like that doesn't matter. Like, I think that's huge if that happened. Like, if they actually got rid of Bobby, like, that would be fucking insane. Every mob to have that in 180? It's not every mob, but a lot of them do. Just hold on. This is the AFK one. Unless they find a better guy, Bobby stays though. Well, it's like you can't really know if Bobby's a better guy or not until like way later on. When Bobby pulled down other top guys with him if they went out for his head. Well, I don't really know about that. I mean, I have no idea, and that's really the truth. I don't know what would happen. Wait, what the fuck? Are there just like no mobs in here? Oh, there it is. But yeah, anyway, for Bobby over COVID mandates, yeah, that's not really... Those two things aren't really related. Like, at all. But yeah, anyway, oh shit, let me get in here. Do you reckon a guy like Bobby doesn't have dirt on all the board members? To see him a guy puts himself in a situation where he's in trouble, he can still cling on? I think that it's reasonable to expect that. Yeah, I think that's a reasonable thing to assume. That like, oh, fuck. Is this gonna be far enough away? Yeah. But yeah, I think that you could definitely be right there, is that one of the reasons why Bobby might not be removed is because he's insulated himself through collateral. Basically like mutually assured destruction with anybody else that's in the leadership. But I think that like to a certain degree, like once things like that get so big and they get so public, that stuff doesn't really matter as much. Like Jeffrey Epstein, for example. Like that guy was like super connected and he probably had dirt on like 1 million people, but you know, once enough people found out about it, you know, it was over. Obviously too powerful to get removed. Yeah, I mean, this is what I said before, right? It's like once people get so powerful, like it just doesn't really matter what people think. It just doesn't... It's just pretty much irrelevant. Okay, kill this one too. Slightly sus ass. I mean, I think it's just the way things go. I mean, like, it's always easy to complain and talk about how much things suck. And I think that's true. But the fact is that, like, we live in a better time now than any other time in the history of time. I think there's a lot of people out there that don't really respect that enough. Is it like now we have like more equality, we have more fairness, there's more ownership of like what you have, just in general. Like you have that massively more. You have the internet in your pocket? Yeah, I mean, among other things. Like, that's just one thing, you know what I mean? You're right to complain past what people had. No, I didn't say people didn't have a right to complain or things were perfect and, like, nobody should complain or say anything's wrong. All I'm saying is that, you know, it's important to keep things in context, right? Because whenever you look at things from just a wrong perspective, basically, I don't think you're really doing yourself any favors. You're not really helping him. Damn, that thing did a lot of fucking damage. God damn, what the fuck? Like, I just noticed that. Crit? I wasn't really paying attention, honestly. Which is why I say I'll probably do 150 to 200 off stream. So I'm reading chat and stuff like that, you know? I need to start using this more. Now that I have Rook Turret again. This is a Taurus demon from Demon Souls? Yep. Let's kill him. And he has just about as many attacks, too. Yeah, I think like just sitting here farming mobs is fine with me. Okay, next. Because I just need to kill more mobs just in general. Hopefully I can kill this thing. I wish I had a stun. Like, I'm obviously being just like ridiculously greedy. Oh, can I also get a stun on top of my interrupt, on top of my kiting, on top of not having to cast, on top of having a full damage rotation while maintaining 100% uptime? But if I had a stun too, that'd be nice. Screw its own self there, why not? What do you think about Season of Mastery for Classic? You gonna play it at all? Am I gonna play Season of Mastery for Classic? Yeah, I played it earlier today. I'll log on to it maybe like after I finish this thing and just kind of take a look and see who's online. Gonna let him hit me. Who gives a fuck? It's not gonna kill me. Okay, next. You can get pot shards from bronze chests. I mean, like below 50, I'm not even gonna click on him, man. Like, I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not even gonna click on him. When you gifting 10k subs. Oh, I'm not doing that, man. It's not happening. I know a lot of people, there it is. A lot of people liked the 10k subs thing. They thought it was funny. But the problem is that whenever I did it, it created this like weird thing. Like, I think that like whenever I involved money with it, it made the viewers get weird about it. And they thought that they were like helping me by constantly spamming me to do something because I might lose the 10,000 sub bet. So it turned something that was like, in my opinion, just like a fun thing into just like this like weird, stressful obligation. And it's like, why would I continue that type of content? You know what I mean? Got his bitch ass. Because you knew you're gonna lose? No, I mean, like, I could go and, like, clear Uwu really fast, right? Like, I could probably go and buy a boost for, like, my warrior that I know how to play pretty well. And I could buy a, No, I mean, Rich did it in like 2 days. I mean, I have a lot. I can probably line up like good connections to do the run with me too. I mean, so it wouldn't really be that hard. I think that like anybody that like really thinks that this is out of reach is just, I don't even know what to say. Fisher, yeah, I mean, it's not like I couldn't do it. Issues more rushing through Stormblood and Omega raids to unlock it. Yeah, but like I could do that in 2 days, or I could just buy a story skip on another character. Like I could do it, it's just that it's not worth doing. Which could carry to get carried too? No, I think you can't really. It's hard to carry people in ultimates. I would say. I mean, I look at like all the little things you have to do. Oh shit, okay. I can't take any damage here because my auto heal's turned off. Okay. Making things interesting here. Got his bitch ass. Oh shit, I was reading chat again. God fucking damn it. Just do it. Chat's our response. Yeah, no, it's my fault whenever I do that. It's not you guys' fault. It's just me being stupid. Like, if I die because I'm reading chat, that is 100% my fault. Your Necromancer title from 50 as well? No, I wish. Give me a second. Okay. My highest 4, I don't know, it's like 140 or like I've cleared it before, but obviously like that's clearing it with a group. Not the same thing. I don't know why I hit that button, stupid. I feel like I never use the rook thing. And it's a mistake. I don't know why I keep making that mistake. Oh, that's not good. Did I aggro him? No, I didn't. I'm just gonna try to go through this floor and I'm gonna just pull him. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna have to kill 2 of them. Okay. I just really don't like having the no auto heal. Just makes me super paranoid. There we go. That's a good auto heal right there. You know what? Since I just killed him, I'm gonna pull this guy. Never mind. Alright. Especially since you play tank, please try out run with tank as well. Might honestly feel better. Maybe one day I will actually try out a run with Warrior. I don't think I can kill these before they do the thing. Before they chirp on me, you know? I hate the chirp mechanic. I feel like there's like no counterplay to it, you know? It's just like, okay. So how much does this hit me for? 400. That's a lot. Or hit him for, I mean to say. You can stun it if you're melee? Yeah, but like, why would you? You see what I'm saying? Like, why would you go out of your way to stun it if all it does is just give him one more auto attack onto you? It's just basically a gap closer that's unavoidable. I wish you could line of sight it or something. I think that would make it a better mechanic. You can line of sight chirp? Okay, let me try it next time. Because I was under the impression that you weren't able to. Okay, I guess I'll just pull this one. Okay, yeah, the music is a little bit intense, huh? Okay, we're almost done. 45. Making very good prog. Is Final Fantasy more complex than WoW? I think that's just like are hamburgers better than tacos? A lot of that opinion is personal preference, I would say. I'm gonna farm a little bit. Did I play Lost Ark during beta? Yeah, so I know some people are asking me about that. I do really want to play Lost Ark whenever it comes out. Like all these games, like any game that has, like especially like group challenges that are actually hard, I find very compelling as a as an MMO player. Like I really like content like that, so if there's anything like that that's in a game, like I will want to play it. Lost Ark felt so fresh after all these years. I thought it was a fun game. Yeah, like I didn't think, like a lot of people were making it out to be like Lost Ark was like the next coming of Jesus. I don't really know if I'm sold on that yet, but I think that it's a fun game and I enjoyed the game. I think that's really what it comes down to, is like I don't really know, but it's just what I've seen so far. Jesus Christ, there's so many mobs. Lost Ark is super impressive in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that there are so many people that like the game. I mean, I'll 100% say that. That's great. Because I feel like just for so many years, like there's just been like these fucking terrible games that nobody wants. It's like, oh, thank God we have this new game. It's like a MMO with like Harry Potter and there's a bunch of microtransactions. Like nobody wants this. Like, stop it. Also, I feel like Lost Ark, maybe this is just like me not understanding, and I'll I would concede that, like, oh, maybe I just don't know what I'm talking about here. But it seems like Lost Ark exists in a way that is much it's much more like easy to be iterated on. Like the game isn't like super complex or anything like that, and because it's not complex in any sort of like a big way, it's not complex like Final Fantasy or like some of these other games that are just like super high definition and you have to look at them from like every angle. Like having an isometric view definitely makes it easier to I think develop. How many 4s are there? 200. In-game has many complex stuff. Yeah, and I like that a lot. Ooh. We got ourselves a dick sucker. $300 damage on that attack. That's a lot. I think WoW could make something similar to this dungeon. Yeah, I mean, this is basically what Torghast is. I think that Torghast, like this dungeon and Torghast, like you can't really compare them because Torghast is so much more transformative with the way that your character plays versus this. Like in Palace of the Dead, your character plays a lot the same as it would play outside of Palace of the Dead in terms of like your rotation, everything like that. But in Torghast, okay, so let's see if I can actually line of sight this. So I'm gonna pull him over here. Oh, fuck. I outranged it. Okay, let's see if I can actually line of sight it, though. Cast it. Okay. That's really good to know. Thanks. Yeah, I think that Palace of the Dead is definitely like one of those things where like, you know, the more knowledge you have and like the more things that you know about it, the easier it becomes. Like imagine like if you didn't know to run along the walls. Like that's gonna make Palace of the Dead a very fucking different experience. Did I aggro both of them? Yeah, I did. Okay. Monka S? It's not Monka S. I'll keep clearing and get these other 2 chests. Doesn't ruin his 160 run. No, the reason why I stopped doing it is I felt like I was forcing myself to do it for stream content, and it was turning the game into a job. And it was making something that I was playing for fun not fun, and that's why I stopped doing it for a while. Because like I like playing the game, but whenever there's something like Palace of the Dead where I felt like I had to grind it for stream content, it like immediately just takes the fun out of the game. And so I realized that I was doing that to myself, and so I stopped doing it. It's not really that complex or anything. It's just, you know, just something that I realized. Somebody should not grind, only do a couple runs a week, if not a month. Yeah, exactly. Man, for real? Like, what the fuck? Jesus, I can't get away from these guys. Alright, got the ass. More experience, easy. True, actually. I just don't like how whenever sometimes I'll hit a button like to slow the NPCs or like any of my like off GCD abilities. Like I really just don't like how sometimes they don't happen. And like it's very clear that like the UI of the game registered the input, but the input just doesn't occur. Yeah, I really don't like that. I think it's server lag? It's hard to say. I don't really know what it is. I'm just like, I have no idea what it is. What are my thoughts on Elden Ring? I'm extremely excited for Elden Ring, and I hope it's a game that's good enough that I can put 1,000 hours into it. Like, I want to put 1,000 hours into Elden Ring. Like, I did Demon Souls. I leveled, like, you know, fucking 3 characters in Demon Souls. I was gonna say 5, but it probably wasn't that many. I did New Game plus, like, 4 or 5, and then I just kind of stopped because it was boring. Like, yeah, it was really fun. And, like, that was an old game, too. Okay. Okay. Is he going left or right? Okay. I'll wait for 1 tick, then I'll pull. I don't think you can OLS it. No, actually we just tried like 1 floor before this to see if you could, and it turns out you can. What level am I again? Level 48. Okay. I'm gonna try to hit level 49, and then I'm gonna go to the next floor and do boss. Elden Ring will be great. I mean, I really hope so. I think everybody wants Elden Ring to be good. There's going to be a lot of really high expectations on Elden Ring, though. Like, people are going to compare it to the best version of every Souls game. So, like, Dark Souls 2 weapon variability, Dark Souls 1 world building, Dark Souls 3, you know, responsiveness and, you know, play, you know, Bloodborne's story, Sekiro's combat, right? It's gonna be hard. I mean, it really is gonna be hard for them to... I guess I might as well go check that chest. It's gonna be hard for them to meet those expectations because people are just wanting so much. It's so much. It's too much like Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3 was in my opinion, like, I didn't like how, I think Dark Souls Cinders solved a lot of problems that Dark Souls originally had. Which boss is this again? Oh yeah, this one was really hard. I'm being stupid. I shouldn't be doing this. What am I doing? God, I cannot play this fucking game right now. What am I doing with my life, man? I'm just playing like absolute trash right now. I'm just like really mad at myself. So if I play like this at a high level, I'll lose. Okay. Did the wildfire? Did I not have it? Oh, I didn't use it. Oh, man, this is my first time playing Machinist in like over 2 months, probably, in Palace of the Dead, so people got to be a little bit patient. Okay, let's go back over here. Okay, so we got that, and it's not raining, so it's not Odin weather, right? Like, I always, like, forget this. Okay, my prayer return. Ocean fishing? Yeah. There's a decent amount of people here, but I think that, like, I feel like whenever I was, like, I took a break from the game, I feel like there were a lot more people playing. Like, there's a lot less people playing now than where there were. You know? So, like, maybe whenever I start streaming the game, it's 5 a.m. Yeah, that's the thing is, like, back then I wasn't awake at this time. Yeah, I don't know. I think, like, whenever I start streaming the game, like, a lot of at least, like, my viewers that play on the server will log on more, you know? Endwalker being delayed crushed a lot of people's morale. I don't think so, man. Like, I don't think a lot of people give a shit about that. Like, yeah, it's like 2 weeks. Like, the resounding opinion about Endwalker, at least from, like, my perspective, was people were like, okay, you know, it's too bad for people that had to, you know, took time off work. Hopefully they can reschedule it, but, you know, it's better to have a good game than a game fast. Pecora stole all the players and they all left. So, like, because she was fucking playing the game, everybody just moved over and went to her server instead. Is that it? Does she play on JP? Could I play with her? Oh, so I can't do that. Yes, with high ping. Oh, I don't think it's data center merges for, like, regions, though. Right? Wait, I'll be able to? No way. Aren't cross-region now? Yeah, I don't think so. That's what I was saying, bro. Like, that would be fucking insane. Like if she was on the US region, I'd play with her. Small dick. What do you mean? I think that shit's funny, man. Yeah, to me, like, I think the VTubing thing is like, I think that VTubing is like girls that have figured out how to hack the system. People still think you're a girl, and they look at the VTuber avatar, and if the VTuber avatar is cute, they're going to assume that you're cute. And you don't have to worry about putting on makeup, looking good for the stream, or fucking anything. Fuck! God damn it. I get so mad and I messed that up, dude. Sorry, okay. Alright. That's just is what it is, right? Yeah, I'm out of practice, guys. That's bullshit. Like, I'm not even gonna blame that on myself. I'm sorry. That's totally not on me. All right. We're gonna do this over again. Can I fucking disable this? Okay, here we go. Okay. That was almost good. Almost good. Okay, 2 grand, yeah, I know. Okay, so 10% MGP, yeah, I guess that's what my company has set up. Or guild, or fucking whatever it is. Okay, now I did that, and what do I have to do now? Oh, I was gonna check the Season of Mastery stuff.